on the outside of the person trying to stuff it up the inside, because when you go into Nelson in turn 9, which is just here, which this is a tricky set of corners. Like, this makes or break, because that sausage curve there is fair dinkum on steroids. It's not good. So these guys are going to form up now. So we're just going to stay on board with Cobb so we can get a bit of action forwards or backwards, hopefully. Hopefully nothing happens and it's boring and this is the worst decision I've ever made. But again, this here is a tricky, as your tyres will get older, as you come into 11, because you're braking about here. You need to be out wide and hook into 12 here, left-hander, with Murray's, and then down onto this here, the centre straight. So it is going to be a very, very interesting start here. Just getting ready to start. The Porsche's, not known. He's hanging back a bit, old Cobb. He's playing safety Pete. He does get swallowed up here. Christoph making a move. He has gone across to protect. Jono Stan looking to see if he can punch a hole. But everybody's got through. Oh, no, somebody's turned. Bounty and, it's come back onto the track, and Jono might have just picked. TT's been tagged as well. Oh, my giddy aunt. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not good. So we've had some of the big hitters have just got lobbed out there. So we had Jono Stan. He might have pulled up just beforehand. But TT's in trouble. Just going through. Whoops. The camera's here. We've got Christoph on the outside getting his little Alpine. That is some close racing there to hold them out. So just let's see if we can flick through the drivers. So that's TT. Car seems okay. So Nastoza was the other Merc that was involved in it all. Jono Stan up ahead. I don't know how those boys look, but let's have a bit of a look if we can. So there's a bit of body damage there, I'd say. Yeah, okay, so there we go. That car is looking very second-hand. If it steers all right, I'd dare suggest he stays out. But yeah, it doesn't look good. So it looks like a bit of nose got involved. A bit squirrely there. It looks like it's understeering a bit for him to... bit of a handful, so we might see him pit, because around this sort of circuit you want your handling to be optimal, and with GT4s like tyre wear, you might get away with it. It's very, very early, only 2.5 minutes into the race, but no, he stayed out. Okay, so must be all right. So we'll keep working our way back. There's Jono Stan, so he must have, from the look at the front of that car, he must have just pulled up short. Not too much damage. Christopher. I'll tell you what, there would be chicken nuggets then just for a second, as you saw Christopher also coming back onto the track. So we're just coming into turn 4 here, Agostini and Hamilton complex. Christopher also has outbraked himself by a mile. He was never stopping in that one. Let's run through. That's Bounty there. Bounty in a bit of a battle there with Rocky NZ at the back there. Rocky's staying with him, getting a very good run out onto that back straight. There is a bit of Bounty's got a bit of rear and side action. So he's got a bit of two-face going. One side's good, the other side not. Rocky's doing great, and I always get nervous when I see him hit the sausage like that. Whoop, and Jono Stan running wide there in the background. So there's Adge up into fourth. So churning out the laps. He would be super stoked with that. Black Falcon just 6/10 up the road. Looking good. And then we've got... okay. So that's Ant Lloyd. We'll jump on with someone awesome if we can. Sometime before Christmas, before he does the move. All right, so we're on with someone awesome. So we'll just jump on board with him now. Bit of in-cab work. There we go, that's a little bit better. That way we get to see a bit of the wheel work that goes into these cars. So we're coming through Agostini, it looks like. No, that would be Hamilton maybe, and this is... oh no, this is Hamilton here. And then we've come down into Oggies, which is turn 6. And then we're coming up out onto hanging as wide as we can on through Williams. Touch the apex there, get on the power roller, let it run wide. Now this will be interesting which side Ant Lloyd is going to defend. Because like I said, you hold the inside, you lose the outside. So this here, Testa Cajunes, he's just offline Ant Lloyd, but he will park it on the apex. Nice work there, someone awesome putting all sorts of pressure on him. The big Chev moving under that little dip there on the right-hand side, which is, and this way you just off the power, roll back on. Someone awesome, pretty good through here. Through turn 12, Williams. Oh, not Williams. Getting excited. Through Murray's down the centre straight. And look at that big Chev just open up the power. Okay, he's going to block the inside line, drift back out to the left. Try and hit that downshift 1 or 2 gears, I'd say. Oh, no. There's one. It's a Porsche. Too far away to make a move into turn 2, the hairpin. Does do the up and under. Most probably did one of those Saturday night too, but anyway, moving on. So coming up into turn 3, Palmer corner. And this will take us into 4, which is Agostini. Obviously the famous motorbike, and he's having a bit of a bo peep. And he's held it tightly, and they must have been close. Must have been. Fantastic driving by them both. So that's Hamilton. Oh, he's going to have a look at Oggies, turn 6. He's had a look. I tell you what, if there is one guy on this racetrack that doesn't mind something moving underneath him, it is Ant Lloyd. Fair dinkum, the last couple of weeks, this guy has been to the Tokyo Drift School of Driving. He has that big Chev sliding all over the place. And you know what? It looks graceful. It looks fantastic. Looks amazing. Here, oh, someone is a demon under the brakes. But he is having to work hard because Ant Lloyd's going, you know, the last time I saw an engine like yours was a 2-litre. I bought a 2-litre carton of milk from the corner shop. He's run a bit wide there through 11. But he's brought it back into 12. Someone on the brakes again. Being careful not to hit that sausage on the left, because that will turn you round without no problem at all. So we'll go back through. There's someone, again, a boring red race suit. Very disappointed. It's not what the people ordered, but anyway. All right, so we'll just work our way back now. Jono Stan has Nastoza for company there. Those two lads, I would suggest, will be starting to make their way through the field. I would think that they might repair it at their pit stop. Mind you, though, they did do a 58.7, which, give or take with the damage. There's TT just ahead, you know, it's not a bad return. because it looks like they've got a bucket load of damage, especially TT. That Merc looks very second-hand. Cobb McCool, just working his way. Whoops. Just about to join the party. He's got an invite. He's going to have a bit of a Captain Cook at it. Whoops. What's happening? What's happening? Nobody knows. There we go. Nice entry, making up all sorts of ground there. Oh, and that would be the Falcon getting a bit of sausage action. Being careful now as he goes down into the dip here. He was all shakes and moves then. So here we go. Obviously got a braking advantage of the little McLaren. Which, you know what, I don't mind this paint job by Cobb. You know, it actually looks pretty cool. You know, obviously a change of luck for him. So we'll just go through, see if we can get the on top of wave on board camera with him. So we'll just watch this one here. Whoops. Oh, that one there. Oh, that one there. There we go. A bit further away. He's going to... Oh, Adge is having a big dive down the inside of Black Falcon. Black Falcon, absolute gentleman. Must have his tuxedo on because he made that pretty easy for him. Must have braked himself. We have P&L Royalty. He's going, gentlemen, move aside. Here I come. So he's in the background lurking in the corner. So it seems like someone still hasn't got past. We can see there just as we go through. He's still hunting down Ant Lloyd. So there must have been a bit of how's your father, because that gap looks like it's opened up. But Cobb's definitely working hard at the moment. Coming into Oggies. I like it now. This will be crucial for him. Coming through Williams. So, and it seemed like last lap, Cobb had a massive advantage under brakes going into Brundle and Nelson. Turns 8 and 9 here, so he's going to hang as wide as he can. It could have been a bit wider. He's narrowed it up. Oh, he's sliding all around the place, missing the sausage there on the right. So here coming through turns 10. Watch the dip. You're off the power a bit. Power out. You know, you don't want to stay on it there, and it'll be like you get round here, slide, tap. There you go. You can see his brake lights. He's running it on the limit here, the way he's tapping that brake light. Okay, it ran, missed the apex, so these guys are going to run away a little bit down the straight. Looks like P&L Royalty has fallen off, much like my race career, so, you know, you can call it that. But that's okay, so we're just going to have a bit of a look here. We're closing up again under brakes. That McLaren is a beast under brakes. The Falcon not feeling 100% tonight. So he's driving with one arm tied behind his back. But you know what? You jump in the car seat, you're good to go in our book. And it looks like we can see just up ahead, the status quo has not changed. Now, if I'm Cobb, I'm just going to concentrate on my form through these corners, so I can maximise my exit out of 7 when I get onto the Bentley straight. I want to maximise my run out, so I'm making sure I'm tighter, and hit it. No, he's bleeding time down here, so he'll lose. But again, if that margin is half, then he's going to have a big Bo Peep coming through. Because he is clearly faster, clearly doesn't mind the McLaren moving. Oh, and that was almost perfect. Like, he makes up an unbelievable amount of ground. Here's the dip there. That's it. Nicely done. Nicely done. So we're just off, little tippity tap of the brakes as we go through 11. Trying to still stay out wide, and that's not too bad. So he's going to at least stick with these boys, which this means this is the closest he's been for some time. So will he have a little bow peep down the inside of the Falcon? He might, because he is super close, people. And the way this thing is braking, the Falcon's got the door open saying, come on through. But Cobb's gone, no siree, I'm not in a hurry. Adge is driving like a man possessed at the moment. He's up into third, which is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. And the thing with Adge, though, he will be consistent. So you are going to have to prize third place, I would suggest, from his cold steering wheel, because he will not give that up. So this is a really, really tight group through here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Get a good run. Stick to the plan, Cobb. I know you can hear me. And you want to have a good run here. This is where it's all about. Nice and tight, and that's it. And we're on the jungle juice. But this is where he'll close right up again and say, giddy up, ladies and jelly spoons, through 8 and 9. Double downshift. Oh, he's got it sliding, but he has it under control. Such a good run. Black Falcon has the big Merc sliding. He's all over the back. Now, this is a game of patience, lads. You would have the biggest watermelons known to man if you were going to try and put a move down here into turn 12. Being everything all off camber, all nice and wide. That should be play on. That looks pretty good to me. So we'll keep going. He is super close this time. Like a shark, he is just stalking his prey right now. Oh, he's... The Falcon's getting the hurry up, so he's gone in to have a bit of a bow peep. Freddie wants just gone, hey, James, keep messing with each other, because I am the guy in the background. So we can see him diving around the mirrors of Cobb like he's some senorita at a Latin festival, just going, doing the old hokey pokey. Well, you put your left leg in, you put your left leg out, you shake it all about. Falcons run wide here, so this is the bigger chance as we come through Hamilton. Turn 5, so he's going to be super close, and Brady Want having a big look. He dived off the 10-metre board there, and he has made it stick. So the king of P&L, has made a massive move on the apprentice. Brady Want with the bit between his teeth like it's a Friday night. He is going to have a big look. So it'll be interesting what sort of run he gets through here. 8 and 9 with the big Chev. Oh, he gets the edge on the dirt. He doesn't mind it. So he's got that thing dialed up. So we'll just flow through now. Whoops. Wrong button yet again. And we'll come through. Looks like Nastoza on the back of TT there. So I would say, Bounty with a stop go. No. It looks like we've lost Jono's stand. Bounty with a stop go. That is cruel, because he would have stopped early to get some clear air. But we'll see what sort of action he can come back from there. Rocky NZ, best looking car. Well, it's the only Merc in one piece, let's be honest. He's got TT and Nastoza bearing down on him. But, you know, he will make them earn it. Oh, he got out a bit wide. Nice, he's held the inside line. Nastoza going around the outside. No, sirree, you will not get the best looking car in the field. And Rocky NZ, no, he's a gentleman. He's let him go, but he's he's got a better run than Nastoza there. So he's definitely keeping these boys honest. But they will be on their way. Oh, no. What happened there? Just missed whatever happened there. I don't think there was any touch. Certainly didn't look like it. I don't know what's happened there. That is very strange. Bounty serving his stop-go. No, he's back up and running. I don't know. That was very strange from Nastoza. So on board with Falcon. So he's still a little bit of gap forward to Adge, and something must have happened to the king of P&L, because he has been dropped like a bad habit. So he is a long way back. Yeah, something happened. He did a 2:03.5 that lap. So the apprentice is again going to put pressure on the Falcon. So let's see what sort of pressure that we're going to get. So we've just 20 minutes in. So there's been a whole range of action that has been happening tonight. So we'll just go back and have a bit of a look. And so Antloyd still out front. I forgot the leaders even existed. There's been that much action. So Antloyd in one doing a fantastic job in the shed. That's all I'm going to say. Someone awesome. 2.1 seconds back, getting his little wind-up car going there. Swear to God that thing's electric. But who knows? So he's still going strong there, which is great. Whoops. I thought I'd just unplugged my headset there for a second. Apologies. And then Adge. Here, under all sorts of pressure. All sorts. There's a little gaggle of cars here. Haven't said that for a while. So they're all within a second. So what Adge would be... Oh, no, he's run a little bit wide. So what Adge would be hoping for is that the two lunatics behind him get caught up in their own little battle and gives him just that little bit of space. But the Falcon, he may be sick. But if he's aim for the middle car, because that's the real one. You don't want to go with the ones either side, because you would be hallucinating. So here we go. Is the Falcon going to have a little Bo Peep? And no, he is not. Adge keeping it nice and tight there. Great line, great acceleration out. Running it nice and wide on exit. Cobb McCool sitting in the background there. Just waiting for something to happen. And Adge has got me nervous. But let's go for a drive. So we're on board with Falcon. So let's see if we can get further out. That's it. That's even better. So he is up on his time. Looks like Adge has got a little bit of a gap. He is trying. He's slid there out of 6. So he's going to compromise his run down the Bentley straight. Oh, no, he's not. He's going, giddy up. I will whip that horse. And he, sir, has whipped that horse because he is flying down the Bentley straight. And Cobb McCool is going to try the old shake and bake. He loves this. This little section of the track, he has that little McLaren absolutely fanging along. Excuse me while I have a quick sip. Oh no, Edge getting a bit messy there. Oh, the Falcon not able to get it done, but he's going to have a look here. Oh, super clean racing. This is going to be super close. Oh, he's got a good run here. He got a very good run out of that turn. So we're coming up into turn 5, I would say. This is Hamilton. Oh no, that would be not Hamilton. That'd be Agostini. This is Hamilton here. Oh, Edge running wide. No, 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 no. That is desperately unlucky. I would like to think he didn't hit that fence, but I can tell you he has knocked that fence most probably all the way back to the pit lane. I think he would have clobbered that thing. That is a desperate shame. So the Falcon, one eye, one leg, his wing in tatters. He's as crook as a dog. Almost on life support today, he's that crook. But he is behind the wheel and he's got himself a spot on the podium 25 minutes into the race. I don't even think he'd be able to walk up to the podium. He is that crook. But he's out on the track. So Brady, P&L royalty. So we've had another dropout. I would say that may have been Nastoza from what I can see. I will just run back. I know Nastoza's still there. So let's see who else is out. Or am I... No, I'm just tripping. Don't... Oh! No, I'm not. Somebody's just dropped out. So who's dropped out? Let me have a look. So Ant Lloyd, that's right, someone awesome in second. The Falcon, Cobb McCool. Adge, great, he's back on the road in fifth. Rocky NZ, Nastoza, TT, Christoph, Bounty. So Jono Stan is definitely left. Who else? It's annoying me now. Brady won. There you go. So it's Brett Wants dropped out. Now, I'd like to think it's his internet. I'd imagine it would be. So we're down to 10 now. So everybody is guaranteed a top 10 finish. Brilliant. Great for the stat sheet. All right. Oh, I was going to say there's a thing, but Ant Lloyd is coming in. Oh, look at that. Worst pit entry known to man. Look at the undulations. It's throwing the rear of his car up, and he's managed to still stop on the marks. Fantastic bit of work. So Cobb's up into third now. So this will be interesting to see where it all comes out in the wash. Because what's someone awesome? That was, you know, potentially 2.1-ish seconds, say 2 seconds. I'll jump back on board with, Christopher. That is not a good look. That is not good. That thing is very second-hand. I don't think there is enough turtle wax in the world to fix that. Obviously limping back to the pits or trying to. Staying out of trouble. Great. He's a long way from home because he's got to throw that thing down the straight. I don't know. You just copped the 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 3 minutes and be done with it. Hopefully he stays off. He sits it straight. There goes Adge going roaring past. So this is good driving that he is keeping out of the way of the faster cars. So there goes Bounty going past him. Oh, he's back into the fence, back into the fence. No, let me go, let me go. Oh, and into the fence again, into the fence again. Bang. Reminds me of my 9-year-old daughter's birthday last year when we tied a pinata to a tree. That thing just kept getting whacked. This poor little Alpine.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
Fair income. More hits than goodness knows what. So the Falcon has inherited the lead. Someone in the pits. So let's see if we can see where is he? Ant Lloyd is somewhere. Alright, Ant Lloyd. Okay, I'm going to say someone's only going to be just moving, if at all. There he is there. That's how close this is. Oh, he's going to try and hold that inside line. He's on cold rubber. Here we go, race fans. So, someone looking at holding that inside line. Oh, little check. He's outbraked himself. Ant Lloyd with the up and under. Oh, thank you very much, ladies and jelly spoons. You want my race lead? No, 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 sir. 3 bags full. You're not having my race lead. Someone trying super hard there. Trying to get the run out of onto that little mini straight as we go through Agostini into Hamilton, turn 5. So this here, you just got to relax now and just get back into the rhythm that worked for Ant Lloyd. Coming through 6 into 7, getting ready for the Bentley straight. Clip that inside nice and beautiful. That is a great little run out. Oh, someone, you can see him in the mirror there, just working the tyres. They must be cold. And that is a tough pill to swallow when you come flying out. Oh, look at this. That is amazing. You cannot get closer to a sausage without touching it than that. And that little dip has caught many a person out. So we got Cobb in the pits. Where does Cobb come out in all of this? Did Cobb have some great outlaps? Oh, this is fantastic. So Cobb's in the pits. So let's see if he does come out or does start moving. Nah, he's still stationary, unfortunately. So Cobb will... So now it's the 2 boys ahead, the Falcon and Adge. They're the ones that could upset this little apple cart for Ant Lloyd. And I think it'll be close. I think it'll be... he should actually have him comfortably, actually. Like, it's 30 seconds for the stop. So it's going to be more than 6 either side. So unless the Falcon pulls out a mirror coil, I think there's not going to be a lot to change there. So I'll just change the camera again. Oh, hey, is there not a sweeter sound in this game? I love it. The big Chev, the Chevinator. Big Chev. Like Big Kev. Everybody remember those adverts, Big Kev. I tell you, they're pretty good. Most probably a bit too old for you youngsters. Someone awesome all over his potato sack in the back. Going, oi, I'm here. My tyres are warm. Let's see what you do. Someone sticking his nose down the inside. This will be interesting. Oh, Kahuna City. And he's kept the inside line. Oh, that is some good racing. Someone's going to try and keep it to the outside. But you can't here. Not in 10 and 11. Oh, my giddy aunt. Oh, someone's being nimble, but will he be able to hold it tight enough? Oh, I do not know. I think he is. Oh, he's sat on that apex, but the big Chev is firing up. It is fired up. Giddy up. Here we go. This is what we want to see. The big Chev just getting its legs going. Oh, every time I go to say that, I go to say something super inappropriate. Anyway, the big Chev, it's run wide. Someone awesome doing his best Honda impersonation. Jeez Louise. Both of them being loose units, they can taste the sweet elixir of victory at the moment. Don't go drinking yet, boys, because you're still driving. 24 and change left on the clock. So this is excitement plus. So what have we got? Adge is the only one left. So this looks like Falcon. Yeah, he dropped back. So it looks like Adge will definitely drop back. He most probably 12 seconds. So Adge and Black Falcon should almost come out identically when the pit stops are over. And I tell you what, Ant Lloyd is not giving this thing up. You know, he's going, mate, I had a bit of a sniff of that elixir, and it smelled good. Look how he drives that Chev. He has this thing dialed. Unbelievably so. It's a fantastic car in this guy's hands. So he'll make up on someone again through here. He just gets a good run. Beautiful run through here. You can just see him close up through the little dip. Very important to get that right, because if you don't get that right, you don't get turn 11 right. And turn 11 is a long sweeping right-hander. Then you come in hard under brakes while you're all out of position. You're still turning. You're still trying to make the left-hander, and you're on the pickety poos. So someone awesome trying to break his spirit here. So knowing someone awesome, he has got those tyres absolutely baking. He's put it on 360, put them in the oven and said, come back in 20 people and this race might be done. But I don't think you're going to get rid of Ant Lloyd that fast. Adge must have had a horror in the pits, because he has dropped back to 6th. So Cobb McCool will go back to that race if I can, sometime before Christmas. Here we go. On board with Cobb, and he has got the Falcon. The Falcon in the background. Trying to... Falcon last week ran away with it. So it'll be interesting to see what the Falcon does here. Given that Cobb has this thing stopping on a 10-cent piece at the moment. So they're coming through this little technical network of tracks. Tracks. There's not more than one track. So we're going down the Bentley Straight. Now, obviously, the big Merc will start reaping it in a little bit, but this is coming into 8 and 9 here, which is very technical to get right. Cobb just seems to have this dialed, and the Falcon has turned him round. No. And TT's gone, no, it's Groundhog Day. It's all going to happen again. But no, Cobb's back on the action. TT up in the thing. Falcon redressed. The Falcon will be filthy. He's like Bill and Ted, the second one. He's got the Reaper there. And he's saying, I'll play this game. I'll finish third, son. And you know what? Unlike Bill and Ted, he ain't finishing third. Unless a miracle happens. because now he has TT and he has a fired up Cobb McCool who will be filthy. That is the first little scratch on his little McLaren tonight. And so, you know, let's have a bit of a look through. So this is on board with Cobb right now. So he's doing some nice lines and nice wheel work through here, keeping it nice and tight. And the secret is using all the width of the track there. And I tell you what, all I can hear in the comms from Cobb is dash, squiggle, dot, dot, dash, dash, squiggle, squiggle, dot, dot. He will be filthy. But hey, we all know the Falcon builds a reputation on being hard and fair, and that certainly was not intentional. So we're just having a look at Cobb on his run, TT running wide, and TT will have his hands full. There's a lot of time left. So there's like just under 20 minutes left, and so Cobb's going to give it an absolute roost. And he owns the fastest lap of the race, a 57.8. Thank you very much, ladies and jelly spoons. Well, that would be fast enough to take pole position, with pole position being just a 158 flat. So, dead set, unless anybody straps a rocket pack to their back, I can't see anybody beating a 57.8. That was TT's fastest in pre-practice. So, Cobb has got this little McLaren absolutely humming like a bird. Look at him go. I can feel the rage. The rage as he handles this thing. He's going, no, I'm grabbing you by the short and curlies, McLaren, and I am throwing you around this Snetterton racetrack, and we are getting on the podium, my friend. So he's going to build pressure. Look at that. And it's just like clockwork. If he was a watch, he'd be a Rolex, because he just does not miss a beat. Look at this run. And little by little, he's bringing in TT. So we'll keep going through wherever the random camera driver select takes us. Oh, on board with TT. The irony is not lost on me. So TT, keeping it nice and tight. But I don't know if he's going to be good enough to keep the Cobmeister behind him tonight. Like TT, don't get me wrong. More talent in his pinky than the average man. Like, he's a racing god where he comes from. There might be only 20 people in the township, but he's still a racing god. Look at him work that wheel. So the gap, he has opened it up a little bit on Cobb, but it's a bit hard to say, is that a fair representation of the whole lap? I don't know. But we'll stay on board to have a look and see what lap times flick up. Look at him go. Look at him go. Here we go. Through turn 11, through the dip, off the power slightly, apply it back on. Get in. Now this, the longest right-handed known to man, pushes himself wide, gets back on the juice. Back to first, and then he's off. So Ant Lloyd did a 59. We saw that. Let's see what the timer clicks up as. A 58.9 for TT and a 59.2. So he was 0.3 quicker than Cobb back there. So, and then we've got Adge and the Falcon are in their high 59. So interesting. Field has gapped out a little bit, but we'll go jump back in the garage so we can jump on board with people. I left it in the wrong camera view, clearly, because I'm an idiot. But 3.3 seconds, not undoable. There is still 16 and change left. And I think you just got to keep someone awesome honest. Oh, excuse me. Bit of a yawn. I don't have my little mate from WA today to pull me up on the yawn, so I don't have to worry about putting him to sleep. which is good news. Trying hard through there. So we'll go through TT, currently in third. Just cranking away, running some good lines through here. Excuse me. Another yawn. Busy day for me today. All right, here we are through 12, final one. Oh, geez. We were on board there for a bit of sausage action, so I thought that was going to turn around pretty quickly on us then, but no, it did not. So a bit of a race recap. We've got Adge down here in fifth. Now, Adge at one stage was doing an absolute flying job.
Where are you there, mate?
Car. Oh, and just we're speaking about him.
How are we?
The man from WA. He was Mr. WA back in 68, 69, where he got his kit off. Needless to say, that brought an end to that competition after he got his kit off.
Well, that's
How
interesting.
Are you, Exo? Good to have you on board.
That's
I know
an interesting.
You're a bit under the weather.
I certainly am, mate. It's a bit of an interesting analogy because I was actually born in 68, so I did come out into the world in all my glory.
There you go.
There you go.
Let that sit. Let that sit with our viewing audience.
Exactly right, mate.
I don't know how much you've been watching or not watching.
I have been watching. I've just happened to have a couple of little lozenges here and there just to make sure I can at least come on for the last 15 odd minutes with you to bring the race home, mate.
Brilliant. I appreciate it. It is a little bit different when you don't have your sidekicks with you, I will say.
Yes, yeah.
It does make a difference.
It does, mate. I do have some info as regards to Black Falcon. He actually tested positive for COVID today, so you know all kudos for him being out there and wrestling the Merc. He is doing it tough, mate.
You know what? I built it up way more than that, XO. I had him like on death's door. Bill and Ted's bogus journey, like the second one.
God gave rock and roll to you.
Yeah, correct. That's correct. So I built it up. So Rocky NZ having a steady night in 8th. He was.
Yes, he is.
He gave it a bit of a shake there for a while with TT and Mastoza. So he stayed with Mastoza getting a lot of the sausage there on exit. On 10. But there's caught up in early action. It's a case of what could have been, but Nastoza tonight, I think. Got from we didn't quite get through 2 turns before there was mayhem. We've lost Jono Stan and Freddie Watt, P&L royalty, tonight. Interesting.
I noticed before they left.
Yeah. I'm thinking, I know some of them have sketchy internet, so I would suggest that that's part of the problem. So the good thing that XO is a big crook tonight, because we would have got the conversation of, in our day and age, we shouldn't be having this sort of problems. So I've just summarised it all for you. Go back to our previous videos if you want to hear the internet conversation with XO. The big fella will blow up deluxe. But we're economising his input tonight because of his throat. So, but he is tougher than my Brisbane Lions team on the weekend, who folded like a deck of cards. You absolute bunch of gibbers against the Blues. But yes.
You can't take anything away from the Blues the way they came back, but really they should never have been put in that position in the first place. Brisbane should just put the cue in the rack and said, "Thanks very much. We're off to get the 4 points." But no, Not good, Bear. Not good at all, mate.
No, very, very ordinary. So we've got the Falcon here on screen. He's going around. They're all spaced out now. There's not too much action happening. But this is a solid race from the Falcon. That one mishap where he got Cobb, that sort of most probably kicked him in the nuts a bit and took the wind out of him. But up until that point, pretty faultless race, chasing down that last podium step. That's most probably a good thing because he can't walk up there anyway. So
I think also with this track, Bear, it's very reliant on brake markers, and if you miss it by a hair, you're into the car in front, or you're off the track altogether. So you really do have to watch where your brake markers are and try and hit them constantly.
Yeah, that's correct. Like, that's it. It is quite a technical track. Like, I say to people, like, you know, as you come down through here, down the Bentley Straight, you're coming into turns 8 and 9 through here, which is actually quite difficult because that turn 9, this one here, Nelson's, like, if you hit that, like, that's a nasty turn. Like, coming from such a high speed down into that. Yeah, they do great. They've got the dip there on the right-hand side, the old bomb hole, as they call it.
Ben, just a quick one, mate. I'm just watching Cobb McCall right on the back of TT.
All right, let's go to Cobb McCall. Here we go. We're just joined the action just in time. We're on board with TT. So we might just jump on with Cobb if I can.
Cobb is really harassing him. That's a great cut fight back.
Yeah, and the thing with Cobb is... Whoops.
Oh.
That's bad television coverage by myself. There we go. We'll zoom out from hovering above the Cobb. So where he got the little black Falcon on him.
He's
so
really making moves.
Yeah, Cobb's had a really good night. Like this through here, so through Agostini and Hamilton, he goes all right, and he comes into in through Hoggies and Williams here. So he'll get a good run, but where he makes up all his time, and he has all night, is through turns 8 and 9. Like he'll be all over the back. Like you just watch this little McLaren. He just has it dialed in. Like he's got a great run down the Bentley Straight. Obviously pulling in hand over.
Look at that.
Yeah, I mean TT does have a wealth of damage, but I tell you what, like here's the bomb hole here. Very tricky part of the corner, and he's had it not too bad round here. Just he does like the tippity tap, the Beeler Loca as he goes around that corner to keep the speed on. Like, but great apex there, great apex. So he'll get a run down now. If I'm in Cobb's shoes, I'm going to get the run down, sit out wide, just tuck under the rear wing of the big Merc.
And there he goes.
And then I'm going to have a little Bo Peep. Bo Peep. Just keep your line. He should have just kept his line. But he'll have a little bit of a look here. You need to have kept his line. So this is for the last step on the podium, this one. We've got 6.5 minutes left.
We've got Adge in the background as well. He's just having a little bit of a look at these two.
He's 3.2 back. Okay, yep.
He's got a lot of damage though, so he's going to be struggling for pace down the straights.
Yeah. Well, this is where we might see the bit of action because he's a lot closer this time. If I'm in Cobb's shoes, I am coming through Hamilton. I'm just concentrating on entry and exit. And this is a deceptive corner because it tightens up on you a little bit. You think you can really hammer out, and if you get on the old jungle juice too early, it lets you know about it. TT getting a bit squirrely then on exit of Murray's there, I think, Williams, sorry. And then we're coming into Brundle and Nelson now. So here's a bit of useless trivia for you. Snetterton held the first 24-hour race in Britain, in the UK, in 1980.
Right?
Yeah.
A 24-hour race around this track, and that would have been
a 24-hour race around this track back in 1980. And it achieved it hosted the UK's first ever 24-hour race.
I might try and see if there's some footage of that on YouTube later. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, the Will Hire 24-hour. It actually continued on to run for 14 years.
Wow.
Until 1994. There you go.
Well, there certainly will be some sort of footage somewhere of that, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, it has to be.
Yeah. I'll check that out later. That's really good info there. A nice little bit of memorabilia there, Bear.
Yeah, I think there's a whole lot. I do like these British tracks, and I think the GT4s are the perfect cars for them.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe Rooz next season we just run a GT4 on a Tuesday night.
That'd be great, wouldn't it? Have our own British Touring Car Championship. That'd be great.
Yeah, change it up, something a little bit different than the big GT3s.
We do have the GT2s now as well, so that could be another option. I'd like to know how the GT2s would go around here.
I would say it'd be like driving the Titanic down the local creek, because they would be interesting though. But yeah, there's a plethora of choices as Cobb closes right up this time. So if he can get a run through, takes the bomb hole exceptionally well.
I've actually pronounced that corner wrong a couple of times. I actually call it the bunghole. And,
the bunghole, right. Okay, yes.
Well, there you go.
Definitely not a bunghole. Someone awesome has checked out a long time ago, so Ann Lloyd must have had a little bit of a mishap at some point for that to open up. So that's a little bit of sweet and sour for Ann Lloyd there.
Oh, Cobb is right there.
Here we go. He's going to have a look here. Oh, no, he lost it on exit. He's going to have a look, though. I would say hello. Hello to my little friend. Oh, he's trying it on exit here. This is for all the marbles. I don't think we've got any other action down in the back of the field. And if we did, we wouldn't be looking at it anyway, because this is hotting up.
We also have a drive-through for Christoph.
Oh, well, poor old Christoph.
He's had a night to forget.
Oh, he has. Mind you, I again blame myself. I did say at the beginning of the telecast I was hoping for a big night with him. No weight, going off his stride from last week. I apologise. I shouldn't have put the kiss of death. But,
you know, with all that being said, he's still out there fighting and he's still racing, and that's fantastic.
Correct. That's right. And it is good to see, because at the end of the day, you know, it's hasn't worked out for him. As Cobb getting a bit of a run on here.
Ooh.
He's gone to the outside. Is he going to hold it? Oh, he's going to give it a go.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Under brakes, both of them.
That is some nice driving, lads.
Under brakes, boys. Oh.
So we got 1:28 left. So I would say there we got the call. The leader is on the final lap. So Cobb is about 3.5 miles he's got to get the job done. Now don't try too hard.
Now we're going to
wall. There we go.
We're going to stop go. Now we're going to stop go for Christoph. So it's all just gone to.
Bastard.
It's all happening.
Poor bugger. Here we go, getting a good run through here. He's not going to be close enough, I wouldn't say. So if I'm in Cobb's shoes, I'm driving the impeccable line until I get through Williams on turn 7 and get a great run down Bentley straight so he can make his move into 8 and 9. That's where I think it's got to happen.
He also has the fastest lap of the race, Bear.
Oh, he has. I mentioned that earlier, 57.8. That would have been fast enough for pole.
Yep.
His pole was about a 158 flat. So under race conditions, he's absolutely nailed it.
Someone awesome's got the headlights ablaze.
Yeah,
he's flashing the lights.
This, unfortunately.
I'm having a watch now. I'm having a watch now. I'm actually doing my own stream as well, Bear. So we're going to have best of both worlds for this. We're going to have your stream and my stream, where my stream is all about seeing the cars trackside.
Right.
So the guys can check this one out as well. There won't be any commentary though, but best of both worlds.
Here we go. He's having a look. He's had a look. And he's no. But he's right up the back.
Someone awesome comes across the line to take the win. Great drive, someone flashing the lights. He's quite happy with that. Good drive.
Here we go.
And great drive by Ant Lloyd as well, coming in second.
Alright, it looks like TT, after a disastrous start to the race, is going to take the final spot on the podium third.
Great battle.
Great drive. Yeah, great battle. Great drive by Cobb. Unfortunate what happened with the Falcon. There's someone awesome. Bounty's trying to track down Rocky NZ for 8's battle for 7th and 8th. So I'm just on board with Bounty now. You haven't seen too much of him today. He got caught up early in the early fracas on lap 1.
Does he let the team captain through though, Bear? Does he let him through?
Oh, I say Rocky NZ puts him into the rails. And Bounty's closed right up. He's run a little wide. So Rocky NZ through the bomb hole is like 2 corners away from destroying his captain, I would suggest. Look at that. He's run a little... Oh, that's all right. He'll have the legs. Put your ears back, son. Run it to the line. And that is a fantastic drive by Rocky NZ tonight.
No team orders.
No team orders.
Stozza now. Stozza will be the second last across the line. I think Christoph, where is he? He's still fighting. He's still coming, Christoph. Good stuff, mate.
So we're on board with the Stozza as he comes through Coram.
Oh.
So we're watching as he comes through Coram, through Murray's, and then down the centre straight. Unlucky. He ordered the number 37 sweet and sour, and it got delivered in between turns 1 and 2 tonight for him. Got absolutely punted, so a night to forget, but still a great drive was out there doing it. And then that should be it. So just to recap, back in the pits, someone awesome, a nice win. 5 seconds back to Ant Lloyd, who had a fantastic night, and brilliant drive. TT third, Cobb fourth, Adge fifth, desperately unlucky. The Falcon on death's door, where he said, no, nobody's touching my door. In 6th, Rocky NZ, fantastic drive for him, 7th tonight. Bounty, good recovery, not the night that he would have wanted in 8th. Stozza, again, caught in the early fracas in 9th, kept churning away. And then Christopher rounding out the top 10. 5 laps down, but much respect because his car at one stage looked absolutely atrocious. More dings than goodness knows what. And then we have Brentmont, Jono Stan, that unfortunately those lads disconnected, I would suggest, due to internet. And that rounds out the top 12. So I think that's it.
I got a message from someone awesome on my screen on the YouTube with a big yeehaw. So he'd be quite happy where he is in Sydney right now. He's taken his little Porsche and brought home the chocolates. So well done, someone.
Yeah, that was fantastic. All right, lads. Well, we will see you. Is there one more round left?
There is. If we can just hold on for 2 secs, I'll have a quick look-see, and I'll find out which one it is. I believe so. We will be... No, that's not it. No.
Oh, there we are. Silverstone Enduro.
There we go. That will be a cracker.
I love Silverstone.
That will be a snorter.
So I will catch all you guys next week.
And I will be back for the whole roast bear. I will be there. Hopefully
Brilliant.
Get rid of this loogie or whatever it is. But another great call from yourself, mate. And hopefully everyone enjoys the stream that you've put together, buddy.
Well, it's pretty good because it didn't include WA there for a fair while. So I'm only joking.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody have a good evening.
We certainly will. Be good to yourselves and be good to everybody else. What's happened there? Right, okay, yep.